EastEnders spoilers: Phil Mitchell reveals shocking secret after Ben betrayal. The Mitchell family is on the edge of being torn apart forever in EastEnders, as Ben Mitchell's scheming against dad Phil Steve McFadden was finally exposed, while Sharon Letitia Dean then made a jaw-dropping discovery of her own, which left her on the verge of walking away from the marriage for good. With Ben's plan backfiring and Louise nearly being killed in the crossfire, Phil was called to a meeting with Danny Hardcastle Paul Usher. Ben managed to get the location out of Keanu Taylor, but by the time he had arrived, Danny had told Phil that it was Ben's threats to hurt his mother which had kicked everything off, something which Phil had not been aware of. As they arrived home, Ben tried to talk his way out of it by saying that he was trying to fool Danny before taking his business from him for the family, but Phil told him that he didn't ask him to do that and he had put Louise's life in danger in the process. With Phil reeling, he banished Ben and said he was no longer a part of the family, and Ben stormed out on a mission to get drunk as he told Lola Pierce Danielle Harold that their plan was over. Back home, Phil confided in Sharon about how he hadn't expected his own flesh and blood to be the one to betray everything, but as Sharon tried to reassure him and asked for things to get back to normal, he reminded her that they are broke. And, unable to keep it under wraps any longer, he admitted to a stunned Sharon that he had re-mortgaged the house. As Sharon refused to be in the same room as him, he promised he would prove himself, to which she warned that if he didn't, she would be gone for good. When does Sean Slater return to EastEnders, and is he back for good? Phil Mitchell plots violent revenge on his double-crosser in EastEnders. Sean's explosive return, shock death reveal, and 8 more EastEnders spoilers. EastEnders Danny Dyer concerned about daughter Dana's romance with ex after kiss. Ads keep our content free for everyone. Please note that the Interactive Advertising Bureau IAB describes online personalized advertising through the below definitions. We put the storage of information, or access to information that is already stored, on your device, such as accessing advertising identifiers and / or other device identifiers, and / or using cookies or similar technologies. The collection and processing of information about your use of this site to subsequently personalize advertising for you in other contexts, i.e. on other sites or apps, over time. Typically, the collection of information, in combination with previously collected information, to select and deliver advertisements for you, and to measure the delivery and effectiveness of such advertisements. This includes using the collection of information, in combination with previously collected information, to select and deliver content for you, and to measure the delivery and effectiveness of such content. This includes using the collection of information about your use of the content, in combination with previously collected information, used to measure, understand, and report on your usage of the content. Ads keep our content free for everyone. We use additional third-party advertising companies who serve ads to help keep content free. For these partners, you will continue to receive advertising, however, it may not be tailored to your likely interests. Well, check in with you. Great. Thanks for choosing. You have opted out from our advertising partners.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.